Hey y'all, we are back out at it again doing some demo videos for you guys here at One Source Trucks in Burkeville, Virginia. The phone number to call or text is 804-928-9099. We are in Burkeville, Virginia, which is about 45 miles south of Richmond, less than 2 hours north of Raleigh, where highways 360 and 460 intersect. Today we're going to be doing a demo video on a 2009 Ford F550. This is a crew cab dump. It's got right at 127,000 miles on it. This is an automatic truck, and it does have a 6.8 liter V10 gas motor, which in a dump truck of this size, I would a lot of times prefer diesel, but given that this is a 2009 platform, I actually make a policy of not buying the 6.4 motors. So we've had some problems with them. There's been lots of issues with them. So anything in this kind of like 2008 light duty Ford, I generally look for the 6.8 V10 gas or the 6.2. So we did a full reconditioning on this truck, not because it was bad, cosmetic reconditioning, not because it was bad, but because this truck was actually so nice and clean. We went ahead and hand prepped the frame down, treated it. As you can see here that there's a little bit of dirt, but there's no rust or corrosion. You can see that's original bolts there. So what we did was hand prepped this frame. There was no sandblasting. Hand prepped the bed and painted it. We use a really high quality automotive paint that is super durable and holds up well. There's a couple of options that we have that are a little less expensive, but we go with the one that makes the most sense for the application of the truck. We did resheet the bottom of the bed just because it had some warping and corrosion, and it was easy enough for us to do. And this is a Godwin body that had a different style side on it with the lower cavities that I'm not a fan of. So what we do is we solid sheet it and basically rock body the bed. So we have made this thing much more robust and durable than it ever was from the factory. It is a two-way spreader tailgate. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry guys, it's very bright out here, so I'm doing my best. It does have a really nice upgraded tow package on it. Let's see. There is your lever. I'll get on that in a second. But there's your lever for your tailgate. We actually have owned this truck for probably 2 years. And you might be wondering, why in the world does this dealership have a truck they've owned for 2 years? Well, when we moved out to our new location, we basically needed a little trash truck. And since this has a GVWR of, I think it's just over 19,000 pounds, under 20, anybody can drive it. Automatic transmission, under CDL, not so big or intimidating. So literally anybody can make our trash runs to the dump. Well, we've gotten done developing our lot here, and we don't need to make as many dump runs, so we just have a little dumpster on site. So I've used this truck probably twice a week for the past 2 years. So my level of confidence in it is much higher than that of, you know, a normal piece of inventory that we get in and kind of do our best with. So we put several thousand miles on this truck. Sorry, there's some glass cleaner in there. It is a front bench full 6-seater. It does have really nice cool AC. It is close to 100 degrees here today, and it is blowing nice and cool. A little bit of staining on the dash there, but I mean, it's a work truck, y'all. Come on. It's not going to be perfect. We're not going to spend $5,000 reconditioning silly things like some staining on the dash when, let's be honest, it's just going to get worn out some more. Really super convenient PTO switch on board. There is your dump controller. I'm going to get in on here and see if I can get the mile. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see if we can get the miles to show up for you. We'll have pictures of it, but you can see it just clicked 127,000 miles. Super hot day today, and all of the gauges are reading just exactly like they should. Does have running boards, which is nice for little shorties like me. I'm a fan. You've got expandable tow mirrors, which depending on how good of a driver you have, having mirrors that you can actually push back in, super handy. The end of this video, I'm actually going to get up underneath the cab, and I'm going to let you see that there's no cab rod on this. Your doors and the front of where the doors come in and your rockers are all super clean. I'm going to hand this over to Aaron and let him get on that because he's taller. This really has been just a great little truck for us. If there's ever I think a time that I can speak to my level of confidence and how good a truck is, it's when I actually pull it and use it for myself. I'm gonna get up under here for you. I don't think this has like been steam cleaned or anything, but I want you to see just how clean that undercarriage is. You can see there's no rot. There's no rust. Ooh, sorry. A lot of times these Fords will start to develop some rot and rust up here, kind of behind that front mud flap, and you can see these are all good. There is nothing in your lower door, so there's no rot or rust in the lower door, which is where Fords sometimes like to develop. And we don't have any back here on the back cab. This truck came from North Carolina. It's never been used to push snow or anything like that. It was just kind of a general ground maintenance truck. Let's see if I can get, there you go. You can see that frame. Still has original OEM stickers on it. And if you notice, the catalytic converter is painted bright red with header paint. That's because we had some issues with people stealing them. So a little tip that has, since we've done that over a year ago, no one has stolen any more of our catalytic converters. So $12 can of red header paint from AutoZone has saved us thousands in catalytic converter theft. So if you're interested in this truck or anything else that we may have on the yard, please feel free to give us a call, 804-928-9099.